This is Veno, and I'm continuing with the structural resonance. So, where were we? Dimensional being infused into a human physical body vessel with systems inside to infuse the two together. Dimensional being as the life force within the human physical body as the vessel. And of course the systems that were placed in was programmable to have their creation become their slave. So the dimensional beings don't remember their origin and are able to be programmed. But that was perceived to be the situation. But you know what? It's not really. It's not that the dimensional being was the life force of the human physical body as vessel. No, not actually. The dimensional being was actually the life force for the systems that were placed inside the human physical body. Yep. Without the participation of the dimensional being within the human physical body, as these systems inside them, systems are not able to exist. So human beings, through your participation in the acceptance and allowance of yourself as such systems, you give it power, you give it its ability to exist. But before I continue, so even then, in terms of the belief that you have to place a dimensional being into a human physical body as vessel, that creates separation, and that you need the system to kind of infuse the two together as one, and then the dimensional being within the human physical body as vessel as one present the life force for the systems placed inside them to have the ability to exist and manifest. Now you're probably asking, Veno, what are you saying when you're saying systems? Okay, here we go. Systems. The systems are fascinating. At birth, okay, you're already integrated with the conscious, subconscious and unconscious mind platform. What do I mean by platform? It means that you are, what do you require to build the building with? You require a foundation, you require the bricks, the cement, and lots of other materials. So I'd say in starting to build a house, you require the foundation laid down already. So that would be the conscious, subconscious and unconscious mind foundation that is laid down already. The house is not built yet, meaning the conscious, subconscious and unconscious mind within you is not yet developed. That is linked here at the back of your head by your two, they call them your two occipital bone points. Okay? Within there locks your unconscious mind and your subconscious mind, within the two here. You've got your subconscious mind and unconscious mind lock in on your left, and you've got a subconscious mind and unconscious mind lock in on your right. Both lock into the two occipital bone points. And it really looks like systems. Now those are already locked into you while you're in the mother's womb. Okay? Your unconscious mind is developed. That house is built when you're in the mother's womb. The house is just basically transferred to you from your parents. All babies are born with an unconscious mind fully already developed. Why? The unconscious mind is that which connects and interconnects you with the rest of humanity, with all of humanity as one. Meaning that as you come of age and grow up in this world, you will become a system. You will become of society. You will develop and sprout as a system. And that's a given, because of this unconscious mind plug-in that occurs at the mother's womb. The subconscious mind and the conscious mind, those foundations are only laid down when you're in the mother's womb. That's all. You only have the two foundations. That's laid down. The house is still required to be built. that house is required to be built, that's what you're going to do when you're born. Okay? So, therefore, in the mother's womb, you've got the unconscious mind, the house is built, it's done. The unconscious mind is that which connects an interconnection to the whole world. So all the world, all the information of the world, all of human beings as who they are, as systems in this world, is downloaded into you, into the unconscious mind compartment in your mind. So there's a compartment actually in your mind. Now these compartments and these systems, human beings, exist interdimensionally. So you have 3 layers in your mind. The bottom layer is your unconscious mind, your center layer is your subconscious mind, and your top layer is your conscious mind. So the bottom layer is already built, is already beautifully, the house built, laid out with all the information of the world and humanity, so that, you know, you'll become an inborn system already. It's done. All you have to do is just develop your subconscious mind and conscious minds, you know, develop your own personality and your own individual expression in this world that's apparently unique, and that's it. You know, the way is already prepared before you. Go ahead, little system. Oh, little system, go ahead. Go and develop yourself. We'll give you that to do. That's also actually not true. And here I'll say why. So, you have your unconscious mind explained. As I've said, your subconscious mind and conscious mind platforms are already placed in the mother's womb. What does that mean? It means the following. From inside the mother's womb, your mother downloads the information of her and your father into your subconscious mind. Now, it's only downloaded information. What is downloaded information? Downloaded information is information that travels through the bloodstream. Okay? It is systems that liquefy into and become information that is spread through electricity within the bloodstream. And that cycle occurs during the 9-month period that you're being developed inside the mother's womb. In other words, these systems, there's much more to explain, but in general, these systems develop together with you inside the mother's womb. And as you're connected to her bloodstream, because that's where babies get their food from, in terms of the blood flow and the blood circulation between the mother and the child, that becomes one. It's like a transfusion that takes place to a certain extent. And during that, then the mother's cycle is activated for her systems to liquefy into into flowing information, if you want to put it that. Okay, I'll continue in my next interview. Thanks.